Hello, ACE family and friends. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the ACE Class of 2020. Please welcome ASB Secretary and Student Body Yearbook Editor, Mr. Jim Reynosa and Ms. Azleen Mendez.
Welcome parents, friends, and family. Thank you for joining us today to commemorate this special occasion, to celebrate and honor the Class of 2020. I am Azleen Mendez, editor of the yearbook.
And my name is Jim Reynosa, ASB Secretary, and we want to thank all of you for supporting us during this event and throughout the years here at the Academy of Scientific Exploration.
For the past 4 years, we have grown alongside each other. We have worked together, fought together, struggled together, celebrated together, and even taken comfort in one another.
We have laughed at Mr. Ramos's jokes, stressed over Acosta's homework, and learned from Mr. Pellegrinaggio's wise words.
We saw each other every day in the hallways, classrooms, and lunch area. Today we see each other take off a new journey that will change our lives forever.
Some of us have dreamed about this moment since freshman year.
While others are now ready to say goodbye.
For the past 3 months, we've witnessed our nation, our world, face unprecedented challenges in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Challenges that have kept us apart from friends, mentors, and loved ones. Challenges that have kept us from our family here at ACE.
Nevertheless, today we reunite not only to celebrate the class of 2020 for accomplishing one of life's greatest milestones, but to honor our families and faculty for the tremendous amount of support and love they have given us.
Thank you, teachers, staff, mentors, and coaches for making one of our dreams come true.
Thank you, parents, for giving us the strength, the opportunity, and the wisdom that has led us here.
Thank you to our friends and peers for enriching our high school experience and for making our ACE journey memorable.
And on behalf of the class of 2020, we would like to introduce Daniel Vasquez. Danny will be performing out the national anthem. Bienvenidos padres, familia y amigos a la ceremonia de graduación de la Academia de Exploración Científica del año 2020.
Please rise to the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
Please welcome our ASB President and Salutatorian Carl Fortaleza.
Hello, ACE students, staff, and parents. I am Carl Fortaleza, your student body president and salutatorian of the class of 2020. We are gathered here today to celebrate a long-awaited occasion of fulfilling our dreams and hard work. When a friend asked me, will I have this speech filled with thank yous? I said yes. It might bore people, but it is important. Often in speeches, it is rushed at the end when you thank your families, friends, and dearly departed loved ones. Well, those things shouldn't be rushed. All of us have special ones who have loved us into where we are today. I would just like you to take a few seconds to think of the people who helped you get to where you are today. If we had the chance to thank those people, we would be up here for a while. For me, that is my parents who I dearly love, who support me through my decisions, accept me for who I am, and provide me relentless support for my brother and I. Thank you, Mom, for being my best friend who supports my crazy ideas, as you guys might have seen with the crazy costumes and flamboyant outfits for dances. It's all because of her and her never-ending support. Thank you, Dad, for encouraging me every step of the way, allowing me to express myself through the art I make, which I got from you. And thank you to my one and only brother for being there to be my lawyer when I get in trouble, as well as the countless times you have supported me. Being up here is the fruit of your labor. Every tear, every heartache. Thank you. Thank you to my dearly departed grandparents and those who are still here. You're all a great deal in my childhood and made me who I am today. Thank you to my aunts in the Philippines who are watching this via live stream. I love you and cherish you. And above all, thank God for giving me the strength. Moreover, my parents have always taught me to respect and care for my teachers, as I do them. They always said, teachers are like your second parents. They teach you and spend a lot of time with you. So I would just like to take a few moments to appreciate our teachers, for they have engraved their knowledge and care that they have impacted all our lives. Which brings me to my next point. Being born and raised in the Philippines, never did I think I would be up here doing this speech, because somewhere around the world is someone who is more deserving than I am. To stand here, a child in a third world country who is smarter and can make a better speech, but here I am, which makes me wonder, what do I have that he or she doesn't? So I would just like for you to think of the great deal of education, as I am honored to have been given so much opportunities. Because someone once said, education is the strongest foundation of each and powerful nation. True education receives light. With that light, we receive hope, and with that hope, we pursue our dreams, and with those dreams, we perceive a brighter tomorrow. As we look back into our 4 years at ACE, it has been quite an exploration. We started our freshman year learning about perseverance in Miss Jennings' class, which evidently has shown that we have it by being here today. But also within the midst of a brand new adventure, we faced great loss, which showed us how our community can come together. That year, we also lost someone who we considered a friend, who would have been graduating with us. Let us all take a moment to honor Eli Rodriguez. As the next year followed, in sophomore year, Mr. P introduced us to Annabelle Lee, Dracula, and some really good chisme. This junior year came in with the fire spreading left and right. We didn't know what was worse, that or trying to understand physics with Mr. Perez. Also that year, we had a historical moment having a first-hand view of the power of unions. UTLA, along with many other teachers' unions across the country, went on a strike for better wages, better working environments, and better resources to support students. Then, just when we thought senior year was gonna be easy breezy, we got struck with senioritis. Some had it since freshman year, but with the help of Ms. Acosta, we geared up for our SATs and ACTs, as well as preparing for college. Then the first semester closed. As we were practicing for our prom fashion show and learning the runway properly with Mr. Foley, we just had to tap the years that came before with a global pandemic. Well, wasn't that such a ride? Dare I say an awesome adventure, as Ms. Jensen would say. 2020 graduates, I would like to give you this parting message. I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with our future in our hands, so many dreams, so many plans. Always knew after all these years, there'd be laughter, there'd be tears, but never thought I'd walk away with so much joy but so much pain. And it's so hard to say goodbye, but yesterday is gone, we gotta keep moving on. And you know where that is from. Class of 2020, good luck in the next chapter of your life. That's all, thank you. Please welcome Jennifer Diaz, who will share our Spanish address.
Buenas tardes, me llamo Jennifer Díaz y soy de la clase del 2020. Y si eres un estudiante viendo esto, felicidades, nos graduamos. Así que donde quiera que estés, siéntete orgulloso, date un aplauso y celebra, te mereces esto y mucho más. Pero más allá del duelo por todo lo que nos han quitado, nos queda lo que debemos apreciar aún más. Maestros, si están viendo esto, gracias. Su trabajo a menudo es ignorado y disminuido. Para los maestros que a pesar de todo esto toman el tiempo para comprender las dificultades de sus alumnos y hacer tanto trabajo en la casa como en la aula, gracias. Incluso más que nunca su trabajo ha sido llevado a la casa con usted, literalmente, y esa dedicación de trabajar a pesar de tanta incertidumbre es honorable. Sin ustedes, nosotros, los estudiantes, no podríamos estar aquí, así que gracias. Padres y guardianes, en el nombre de la clase del 2020, gracias. La crianza de los hijos es una tarea difícil y como humanos somos propensos a cometer errores. Quiero darle un agradecimiento especial a mi papá. No es fácil ser un padre soltero e inmigrante de 3 hijos. La gente dice que los padres moverán montañas por sus hijos, pero mi papá se mudó países por mí. Gracias, papá, porque sacrificaste mudarte de nuestra familia en Guatemala para venir a los Estados Unidos. Sé que trabajaste muy duro para darme a mí y a mis hermanos todo lo que tú nunca tuviste. Un techo sobre mi cabeza, comida en la mesa y sobre todo, amor. Todo lo que tengo y todo lo que hago lo hago por ti, para que sepas que tus esfuerzos no fueron en vano. Cada vez que escucho las palabras fuerza, coraje, poder y esfuerzo, pienso en ti. Me siento honrada de ser la primera de nuestra familia en ir a la universidad y comenzar esta cadena de educación para las generaciones venideras. Mis palabras no pueden describir la gratitud que tengo para ti, pero quiero que sepas que te amo. Por último, pero no menos importante, los alumnos de ASE. Mientras nos embarcamos en nuestros propios viajes, quiero agradecerles a todos por hacer mis 4 años en la escuela significantes. Gracias a mis amigos por todos los bailes, todas las fiestas, todos los cumpleaños y todo el amor. Me gustaría agradecer y felicitar a los payasos de la clase que nunca faltaron a hacernos reír, los atletas que nos enseñaron a nunca rendirnos, las mentes creativas que nos enseñaron a pensar afuera de la caja, los artistas que compartieron su belleza, los santos que abrieron las puertas por otros sin necesidad y los niños que nos hacían reír. Los niños más tímidos que siempre fueron más de lo que parecían y todo más que compuso la clase del 2020. Sé que nuestro tiempo junto fue interrumpido, pero nuestras historias no tienen que terminar aquí. Creo que hemos aprendido que hay que disfrutar todos los momentos que la vida nos da. Disfrute de todo lo que pueda, desde el pequeño dólar que se encuentra en su bolsillo hasta los eventos que cambian la vida. La historia de todos aquí es importante. Gracias por dejarme ser parte de su historia. En las grandes palabras de la señora Jensen, be good, do good. Felicidades, clase del 2020. And now, class of 2020, please enjoy your senior video. And now, class of 2020, please enjoy your senior video.
I want to say thank you to my friends, teachers, and staff for helping me get through high school, and thank you to my family for always supporting me. They're the reason why I'm here today. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hey family and ACE. I can't believe it's my high school graduation. Thank you God for helping me get here. I want to thank my family for always pushing me to do my best. I also want to thank the ACE staff for their support and encouragement. Thank you.
I'd like to thank 3 people. First of all, my family for supporting me through my high school life, making sure I kept striving for the best grades that I could achieve, and making sure I got into a good college so I can achieve better things in the future. Then I'd like to thank my friends for giving me so many fun memories and things to do. It was a great time. And lastly, I'd like to thank my teachers for putting up with my attitude and helping me throughout the class.
I would like to thank the ACE staff. I would also like to thank my teachers, and I would also like to thank my family, most importantly my mother, for helping me through this whole journey. Thank you.
I guys want to make this quick video and thank you for the ACE staff. Thank you to all the teachers, Foley, Jensen, Ms. Jennings for helping me through everything. The Villalobos too, Mr. Ramos, everybody, and especially Carl and Alexandra always helping me, pressuring me to do my work. And my parents, they both were so supportive in this, but hopefully all you guys had a great graduation. Thank you guys.
Hello, ACE administrators, teachers, and staff. I just want to say a quick thank you for all the support you've given each and every one of us. I'm really proud to be part of this awesome school. You've definitely made my senior year memorable, even through these tough times, but I won't forget that you owe me my prom and grand night. Thank you, and I'm sending a big hug to all of you. And I know I was only here for 1 year, but I hope you don't forget about me. Bye.
Hello everyone. I just want to give like a special thanks to all the staff, Jensen, Foley, Jennings, and just everyone else that like helped me out through this 4 years, and also all my classmates. We finally did it, guys. It was 4 long years, but we're here, so congrats, class of 2020.
I just want to give a big thank you to my mom and dad, because without them, none of this would have been possible. Shame.
Hi, my name is Giselle, and I'd like to thank my family for pushing me to where I am now, my friends, teachers, and staff for making high school the best 4 years of my life. But a special shout out to Coach Boucher for always believing in me and pushing me to do better, not only on the field, but academically. I wish nothing but the best of luck to the class of 2020.
I was really thankful for all the teachers for not giving up on me, especially Ms. Villalobos and Mr. Foley. I know I wasn't the best student, but I always tried my best, and I'll continue trying my best.
Hi ACE, I just want to give a special thank you to all the teachers and staff members who helped us throughout high school, especially Mr. Foley for helping me with my college applications. And congrats to class of 2020, we did it. Good luck in your next chapter in life, guys. Bye.
Yo le quiero dar las gracias a mis padres que llegaron sin nada y me lo dieron todo. Estoy muy agradecida por todo el amor, apoyo, sacrificios y consejos que me han brindado. Ustedes son mi motivación de cada día para seguir adelante. En ustedes he mirado todo su esfuerzo y sacrificio de cada día, y ténganlo por seguro que seguiré luchando y esforzándome al igual que ustedes para poder brindarles a ustedes y a mis hermanos un mejor futuro. Por fin pude lograr este primer logro de muchos. Esto es para ustedes, mamá y papá, y lo seguiré haciendo siempre por ustedes. Los quiero mucho.
I am thankful for ACE in general, just being, I honestly think it was an amazing school to have given the last few years of my youth to. And I want to give a special thanks to Mr. Foley, Ms. Villalobos, Ms. Jensen, and Mr. Dembski for always believing in me, even when I hit rock bottom. They were the ones there for me, and I couldn't be more thankful to have such trusting mentors to look up to. And honestly, I wouldn't have been able to get through high school without my mom and my family, and it really just was an experience that I'll never forget. Even though we didn't get the ending that we were hoping for and we were supposed to, I appreciate so much how hard the school, the staff, the district is, the ones that still care. I appreciate so much how they're trying their very best to give us any piece of celebration that they can. They don't have to do that, but they choose to, and I'm really thankful for that.
Let's run away very far. Let's stop the time and enjoy this life. Let's run away. Let's run very far away. Let's stop the time and enjoy this life. Let's run away. Let's run very far away. Let's stop the time and enjoy this life. Let's run away very far away. Let's stop the time and enjoy this life.
Please welcome our ASB Senior Vice President and valedictorian, Alexandra Flores.
Good evening, parents, families, teachers, and students. I know that this isn't really the graduation we were all really expecting or hoping for, but we shouldn't focus on that today. Today, we should focus on all the accomplishments that everyone has made these past 4 years. Today, we should reward all the hard work that all these graduates have put in. Today, we should celebrate our last moments of being together in high school, because we are finally graduating. I would like to give thanks to some of the people that guided us along the way. So thank you to all the teachers and administrators that stayed past hours to help us all, giving us their own time to make sure that we could succeed. This pandemic has shown us how much we really need the ACE teachers and staff, and school in general. If it weren't for everyone here at the school, like Mr. Foley, who forced me to come out of my shell and experience more things, Ms. Acosta for calling me out in front of the entire psychology class for being late to her class almost every day, or Mr. Pellegrinaggio spreading every single rumor he heard, our high school experiences would not have been the same. Thank you to the parents that worked hard to get us to where we needed to be and sacrificed for us every single day so that we could go to school and make you proud. I would like to say a special thank you to my mom, my biggest supporter and motivator. She has struggled so much to raise my sister and I on her own and made sure that we had everything that we needed. And even though it wasn't always easy, she was always laughing, usually at her own jokes. So thank you, Mom, for putting up with our constant fighting and being the glue that keeps us three together. I couldn't have made it this far without your sacrifices, and I want you to know how much I appreciate and love you. I would also like to thank the people that I met here and have had the opportunity to grow amazing friendships with. You guys have literally kept me sane and never let me give up. I can't wait to see what life holds for you, and I wish you nothing but happiness and success. As we embark on our separate journeys, whether you're going to college, training to serve our country, or going straight into the workforce, always remember how strong you are when hardships come your way. If you fall, pick yourself up and try again until you make your dreams a reality. J.K. Rowling once said, "It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well have not lived at all, in which case you have failed by default." So work hard and live your life to the fullest so that when the day comes when you look back and reflect on your life choices, you will be happy and you will know peace. I know we couldn't have our actual graduation ceremony, a prom, a carnival, grad night, and all the other fun senior activities, which really sucks and feels very sad right now, but I hope everyone will be able to look back at the moments we did spend here and remember how much fun we all had. Whether it was getting scolded by Miss Jensen for not having a lanyard while walking into class, or getting yelled at by Miss Villalobos for staying in the ACE courtyard for early leave. All of these moments have led to us having the greatest 4 years that high school could offer, and I wouldn't trade them for any other experience. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it. And now, please welcome our principal, Miss Angie Jensen.
Good afternoon, friends, family, and graduates of the class of 2020. My name is Angie Jensen Conchone, and I have the distinct honor and privilege of serving as the principal of the Academy of Scientific Exploration. Today, I have the pleasure of saying to the class of 2020, your day has finally come. I would love to stand here and recount with you all the wonderful times we spent together this year, but I cannot. I will not pretend that this year was not a huge disappointment for you in the way that it abruptly ended. We must acknowledge that your resilience and grit have truly been tested, and I am proud to say that your strength has inspired me as your principal. My original plan for this speech was to share my thoughts on the lyrics of the song we chose for your signing day video, which was "What a Day to Be Alive" by Knots. I know this artist might not be readily recognizable to you. I mean, it's not like I picked Kendrick Lamar, Ozuna, or Bad Bunny or something, but I felt the lyrics were fitting for a celebration like this. I had planned on telling you how you have every reason in the world to keep on dreaming, how you have everything you need to laugh so you can keep on believing, how everything is in your reach, and how you should take a front row seat. But as many of you have reached out to me and shared how it just doesn't feel right to celebrate, considering all of the recent events happening, I chose to change direction. Instead, I will focus on something you have heard a million times over the last 4 years. And actually, you just heard it moments ago from Jen, and that is my famous, or maybe infamous statement, "Be good, do good." While you were at ACE, this phrase most likely meant, as Alexandra said, me scolding you for not wearing your lanyard. For some of you, it meant listening to me tell you over and over and over again why it was so important to get to class on time, or to make better decisions, or to turn in your homework, or to just go to office hours to fix your grades. That may be what "be good, do good" meant to most of you while you were here at ACE, but it is actually much bigger than that. Once you leave ACE, I want to challenge you to take the concept of being good and doing good with you everywhere you go. As you move beyond high school, this phrase takes on new meaning. It might look like you continuing to follow the directions of public health officials. It might look like you starting a blog for the voices of the unheard to be heard, or organizing resources to meet the needs of your community. Maybe it will look like you standing in the gap for those who are disenfranchised. It might mean you taking or making positive decisions to improve your life, your family's life, and your community. Or maybe it will look like you changing the world. So how do you make this change happen? I say give yourself permission to celebrate. Take a moment. Celebrate your achievements, all of them, big and small. And this is a big one. Not everyone makes it to this day, but you did. And you should be proud of yourself and your accomplishments. And you should allow yourself to feel that pride, even if only for a moment. Then do as you have done over these past few months and utilize your resilience and your grit. Believe in yourself and your power, and go ahead and take a front row seat. But don't be a spectator. Be the one creating the change in the world, in your world. I guess it is within your reach after all. Thank you. Please welcome Mr. Malcolm Foley.
We would now like to recognize our students who are graduating with honors. Graduates, this may seem a little odd, but when we say please stand, we would like you to stand and be celebrated, wherever you are. Silver cord bearers. silver cord bearers achieved a cumulative GPA of 3.0 to 3.59. Graduates, if you are wearing a silver cord, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Gold cord bearers. Students wearing gold cords achieved a cumulative GPA of 3.6 and above. Graduates, if you're wearing a gold cord, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Persistence Award. Students wearing bronze cord are being recognized by LAUSD for their hard work and persistence in overcoming academic challenges to complete their graduation requirements within 4 years. Graduates, if you are wearing a bronze cord, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Biliteracy Award. Students wearing white cords achieved the LAUSD and California Department of Education Seal of Biliteracy Award. This seal is awarded to students who demonstrate excellence in English and in a language other than English. Graduates, if you are wearing white cords, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Purple cord bearers. Purple cord bearers made the LAUSD Superintendent's Honor Roll. These students achieved a CSU GPA of 3.8 or higher. Graduates, if you are wearing a purple cord, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Golden State Merit Diploma recipients achieved high marks across several categories. These categories include Advanced Placement, U.S. History, A through G courses, and Smarter Balance state exams. Will the following students please stand and be recognized? Maida Aguirre, Giselle Aparicio, Diana Arguelles, Diego Cardiel, Jennifer Diaz, Alexandra Flores, Carl Fortaleza, Arlene Guerrero, Samantha Laura, Asleen Mendez, Catherine Montoya, Eric Ortega, Roberto Panuco, Sabrina Perez, Jim Reynosa, Griselda Vasquez. Thank you. You may be seated. I would now like to introduce Mr. Curtis Dembski to present the Perfect Attendance Award for the class of 2020.
We would like to acknowledge the following students for achieving perfect attendance for all 4 years of their high school career. Carl Fortaleza, Hector Gonzalez, Kimberly Ponce Martinez, and Manuel Varela. Congratulations. I would now like to introduce Ms. Cristina Villalobos to present the class of 2020.
Ms. Jensen, faculty, staff, and parents, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduating class of 2020, comprised of 102 students of the Academy of Scientific Exploration. These candidates have satisfied the requirements prescribed by the Los Angeles Unified School District and the Department of Education. May I request that Mr. Dembski, Assistant Principal for Academy of Scientific Exploration, certify their eligibility as graduation candidates.
Based upon the presentation by the academic counselor, Ms. Villalobos, that these candidates have appropriately completed the requirements for high school graduation, I hereby certify that these candidates are eligible for graduation. I therefore request our principal, Ms. Angie Jensen, confirm their graduation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Los Angeles Unified School District and the Department of Education, and based on the recommendation that these 102 students have satisfactorily completed the high school education curriculum prescribed by the LAUSD and the Department of Education, I hereby confirm their graduation, and therefore they are entitled to receive their diplomas of graduation with all the benefits, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. Jonathan Acosta, Maida Aguirre, Manolo Alberto, Julio Alcaraz, Glenda Aldalco, Giselle Aparicio, Joshua Arambula, Diana Arguelles, Alma Barajas, Amy Barrera, Emmanuel Bastian, Michael Benacourt, Ingrid Buendia, Fatima Calles Limus, Diego Carriel, Emily Casillas, Christopher Castillo Lujan, Daniel Chavez. Christian Chamal. Alexis Cruz. Alejandro de Robles. Rafael de Robles. Alondra Diaz. Jennifer Diaz. Brianna Dominguez. Cristel Dominguez. Andrew Dorantes. Christina Felix. Priscilla Fernandez. Alexandra Flores. Carl Fortaleza. Christian Francisco. Jordan Gallardo. Daniel Garcia. Jaime Garcia Jr. Robert Garcia. Hector Gonzalez. Nathan Gonzalez. Axel Gonzalez Gomez. Arlene Guerrero. Alejandro Gutierrez. Brian Enriquez. Eduardo Hernandez. Jeremy Ingram. Cesar Lacayo. Samantha Lara. Ernesto Limon. Irvin Lopez. Isaac Macedo. Jose Macías Álvarez. Jose Maganda. Ariana Marquez. Max Martinez. Leticia Martinez. Daniel Martinez Cortez. Ashlyn Mendez. Anthony Mendez Garcia. Daniel Milanes. Sebastian Montenegro. Catherine Montoya. Angel Mora. Ernesto Morales. David Muro. Melvin Olea. Ashley Orellana. Adrian Ortega. Eric Ortega. Antonio Padilla. Roberto Panuco. Jesus Pelayo Ávila. Antonio Pérez. Sabrina Pérez. Kimberly Ponce Martinez. Christopher Quintero. Eli Quiros Ramos. David Razo Aguilar. Lorenzo Renteria Ramirez. Jim Reynosa. Angel Rivas. Manuel Robello. Anthony Rodriguez. Mario Rodriguez. Nayeli Rodriguez. Paula Rodriguez. Giselle Ruiz. Samuel Saldana. Isai Sanchez. Brandon Sandoval. Natalia Sandoval. Albert Tapia. Edwin Tech. Christopher Torres. Kayla Torres. Luis Turiaga. Michael Uchida. Brianna Valles. Manuel Barella. Cristel Vargas. Daniel Vasquez. Griselda Vasquez. Steven Vega. Moises Yescas. And last but not least, Jeffrey Zamaripa Estrada. Graduates, as tradition holds, I now ask the 2020 graduates of the Academy of Scientific Exploration to move their tassels from the right side of their caps to the left side, symbolic of making the transition from student to graduate. Congratulations, class of 2020. Be good, do good. Now you know what it really means.